Aryna Sabalenka, born May 5, 1998, in Minsk, Belarus, is a professional tennis player and the current world number one in singles. Known for her aggressive play and powerful serve, Sabalenka has claimed 23 career titles, 17 in singles and 6 in doubles, including 3 major singles titles, the 2023 and 2024 Australian Opens and the 2024 US Open. She also has 2 major doubles titles, partnering with Elise Mertens to win the 2019 US Open and the 2021 Australian Open. Sabalenka rose to prominence in 2017, helping Belarus reach the Fed Cup final. By 2021, she reached world number 2 in singles and became the top-ranked doubles player after completing the Sunshine Double and winning the Australian Open with Mertens. Though she faced challenges in 2022, she rebounded in 2023, capturing her first major singles title, reaching the semi-finals at all 4 Grand Slam events, and achieving the world number 1 ranking. Sabalenka began playing tennis by chance when her late father, Sergei, introduced her to the sport. She trained at the National Tennis Academy in Minsk and transitioned to professional tournaments in 2015, forgoing a junior career. Her journey showcases determination, resilience, and her status as one of the most dominant players in modern tennis. Sabalenka's junior career. Aryna Sabalenka's junior career was unconventional, as she skipped most of the high-profile ITF junior circuit tournaments, focusing instead on the U14 and U16 Tennis Europe tours. She debuted on the ITF junior circuit in 2013 at the Grade 4 Tallink Cup in Estonia at age 15. Sabalenka never participated in junior Grand Slam events or high-level Grade A or Grade 1 tournaments, which limited her junior ranking to a career high of number 225. In late 2013, Sabalenka won her first ITF junior doubles title at the Grade 5 Alatan Tour Cup in Belarus with Vera Lapko. In 2014, she claimed her first singles title at the MTV Total Junior Cup in Finland and another doubles title at the Alatan Tour Cup, this time partnering with Nika Shitkouskaya. Sabalenka participated in only one junior tournament in 2015, the European Junior Championships, her highest-level event. She reached the second round before losing to top-seeded Marketa Vondrasova. Despite limited exposure at the junior level, Sabalenka's transition to professional tennis proved successful, showcasing her talent and resilience. 2012 to 2016, early professional career and Fed Cup debut. Aryna Sabalenka began her professional tennis journey in 2012 on the ITF Women's Circuit, debuting in tournaments held in her hometown Minsk. Despite early struggles, she claimed her first professional match win in late 2014 in Istanbul. In 2015, she gained momentum, winning her first 2 titles at $10,000 events in Antalya and closing the year with a $25,000 title, entering the top 300 of the WTA rankings for the first time. In 2016, Sabalenka achieved significant milestones. She made her Fed Cup debut in April and secured 2 $50,000 titles, first in Tianjin and later in Toyota. These victories propelled her into the top 200 in May, and by year-end, she was ranked number 137 globally, signaling her potential for future success. 2017, breakthrough year, Fed Cup success, WTA 125 title, top 100 entry. Aryna Sabalenka had a breakthrough in 2017, starting with standout performances in the Fed Cup, where she played a crucial role in Belarus reaching the final, ultimately losing to the United States. On the WTA Tour, she made her main draw debut at the Dubai Open in February and earned her first WTA match win at Wimbledon in July, defeating Irina Khromakeva in her Grand Slam debut. She also secured a notable victory over world number 34 Lauren Davis at the Washington Open. Sabalenka's strong finish to the year included her first WTA semi-final at the Tashkent Open and a runner-up finish at the Tianjin Open, where she lost a close final to Maria Sharapova. These achievements propelled her into the top 100, reaching number 76. She capped off the season by winning her first WTA 125 title at the Mumbai Open, ending 2017 ranked number 78 globally, signaling her rise as a formidable player. 2018, breakthrough season, WTA Newcomer of the Year, Premier 5 title. Aryna Sabalenka's 2018 season marked her emergence as a top player on the WTA Tour. Transitioning from ITF to WTA events, she quickly climbed the ranks with consistent performances. Early highlights included reaching her second career final at the Ladies Open Lugano and a premier-level final at the Eastbourne International, where she earned her first top 10 win against Karolina Pliskova. Sabalenka's breakthrough came during the North American hardcourt swing. She reached the semi-finals of the Cincinnati Open with wins over Pliskova and Caroline Garcia, and secured her maiden WTA title at the Connecticut Open, defeating Julia Gorges and Carla Suarez Navarro. At the U.S. Open, she made it to the fourth round, upsetting Petra Kvitova and becoming the only player to take a set off eventual champion Naomi Osaka. Her biggest title came at the Premier 5 Wuhan Open, where she dominated the draw, defeating top players like Aryna Sabalenka and Caroline Garcia without dropping a set in the final rounds. She closed the year ranked world number 11 and was named WTA Newcomer of the Year for her remarkable season, highlighted by 8 top 10 victories and 2 titles. 2019 Singles Top 10 Breakthrough and Success in China. Aryna Sabalenka's 2019 season showcased her resilience and dominance, particularly in Chinese tournaments, where she captured 3 singles titles and solidified her position as a top player. She began the year with a hard-fought victory at the Shenzhen Open, her third career title, despite playing both the semi-final and final on the same day due to rain delays. Although she struggled in Grand Slam events, losing early at the Australian Open, French Open and Wimbledon, she achieved a career milestone by debuting in the top 10 of the WTA rankings. Her best results in the first half of the year included a semi-final appearance at the St. Petersburg Trophy and a fourth-round showing at the Indian Wells Open. Sabalenka's season gained momentum in the latter half. She reached the final of the Silicon Valley Classic, but lost to Zhang Saisai. In China, she defended her Premier 5 Wuhan Open title, claiming her first victory over a world number 1 by defeating Ashley Barty in the semi-finals before beating Alison Riske in the final. She capped the season by winning the WTA Elite Trophy, defeating Maria Sakkari, Elise Mertens, Karolina Muchova, and Kiki Bertens for her 5th career singles title. Ending the year ranked world number 11, Sabalenka reinforced her status as one of the tour's most formidable players, known for her aggressive play and ability to thrive under pressure. 2019 Doubles Breakthrough with US Open and Sunshine Double. Aryna Sabalenka had a standout doubles season in 2019, forming a successful partnership with Elise Mertens. Beginning the year ranked number 73 in doubles, she quickly climbed the rankings following several key victories. The pair achieved their first major success by completing the prestigious Sunshine Double, winning both the Indian Wells Open and the Miami Open. They defeated top-seeded teams, including Krejcikova/Siniakova and Stosur/Zhang, rising to number 21 in the doubles rankings. Their Grand Slam journey peaked at the US Open, where they claimed their first Grand Slam doubles title. As the fourth seeds, they defeated Azarenka and Barty in straight sets in the final, marking Sabalenka's top 10 debut in doubles at world number 6. Sabalenka and Mertens also reached the semi-finals at the French Open, the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, and were runners-up at the Wuhan Open. Their consistent performances earned them the top spot in the race to Shenzhen, qualifying for the WTA finals as the top seeds. Despite entering the finals as strong favorites, they failed to progress past the round-robin stage, finishing with a win over the Chan sisters but losses to Gronfeld/Shores and Babos/Mladenovic. Sabalenka ended 2019 ranked number 2 in doubles, solidifying her position as one of the top players in the discipline. 2020 season and career milestones. Aryna Sabalenka's 2020 season showcased resilience and a strong finish, earning her a year-end top 10 ranking for the first time in her career. Sabalenka reached the semi-finals at Adelaide, defeating Simona Halep for the first time before falling to Diana Yastremska. At the Australian Open, she suffered an early exit against Carla Suarez Navarro. In doubles, she and partner Elise Mertens reached the quarterfinals. She made the quarterfinals at the Dubai Tennis Championships and had a breakthrough at the Qatar Open, clinching her third Premier 5 title by defeating Petra Kvitova in the final. Sabalenka had mixed results, including a thrilling but ultimately disappointing loss to Coco Gauff in Lexington. Her clay season saw improvement, with a semi-final in Strasbourg and a third-round finish at the French Open. Ending 2020 on a high, Sabalenka won back-to-back titles in Ostrava and Linz, defeating Victoria Azarenka and Elise Mertens in the finals, respectively. She finished the season with 3 WTA singles titles and entered the top 10 for the first time. 2021 season highlights. Aryna Sabalenka's 2021 season was a breakthrough year, marked by her ascent to the world number 1 doubles ranking, a career-high world number 2 singles ranking, and her first Grand Slam semi-final appearances. Sabalenka began the year on a 15-match winning streak, capturing the title at the Abu Dhabi Open and rising to world number 7. At the Australian Open, she reached the fourth round in singles but won her first Grand Slam doubles title with Elise Mertens, becoming world number 1 in doubles on February 22. She won the Madrid Open, her fourth WTA 1000 title, defeating Ashley Barty in the final. The win propelled her to a then-career-high singles ranking of world number 4. Seeded second, Sabalenka reached her first Grand Slam singles semi-final at Wimbledon, defeating Aryna Rybakina and Ons Jabeur before losing to Karolina Pliskova in 3 sets. Her performance pushed her to a new career-high singles ranking of world number 3. At the US Open, Sabalenka reached her second Grand Slam semi-final, defeating Danielle Collins, Elise Mertens, and Barbara Krejcikova before falling to Leylah Fernandez in a hard-fought 3-set match. A positive COVID-19 test prevented her from competing at Indian Wells, but she maintained her position among the top players. By the end of 2021, Sabalenka had firmly established herself as one of the most formidable players in both singles and doubles, achieving significant milestones and setting the stage for continued success in 2022 and beyond. Aryna Sabalenka, 2022 season highlights. Aryna Sabalenka's 2022 season was marked by resilience, a strong finish at the WTA Finals, and her continued presence among the sport's elite. Sabalenka faced persistent serving issues, leading to early exits at the Adelaide International 1 and 2 and a fourth-round loss at the Australian Open. Despite battling through tight matches, her double fault issues remained a recurring challenge. She showed improved form at the Qatar Open, reaching the semi-finals before losing to Iga Swiatek. At the Stuttgart Open, Sabalenka defeated top players like Bianca Andreescu, Anett Kontaveit, and Paula Badosa, only to fall to Swiatek again in the final. Her struggles continued at the French Open, where she lost in the third round. After reaching the final at the Libema Open, Sabalenka was unable to participate in Wimbledon due to the tournament's ban on Russian and Belarusian players, stemming from the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Sabalenka made a deep run at the Cincinnati Open, reaching the semi-finals, and had her best performance of the season at the US Open, reaching the semi-finals for the second consecutive year. She saved match points in an early round against Kaia Kanepi and ultimately lost to Iga Swiatek in a hard-fought semi-final. After inconsistent results leading into the WTA Finals, Sabalenka delivered a stellar performance. She defeated the world's top 3 players, Jessica Pegula, Ons Jabeur, and Iga Swiatek, becoming only the 4th woman in history to achieve this feat at a single tournament. She reached the final but lost to Caroline Garcia in straight sets. Sabalenka ended the year ranked world number 5, demonstrating her ability to compete against the best while highlighting areas for improvement in her game heading into 2023. Aryna Sabalenka, 2023 season overview. Aryna Sabalenka had a stellar 2023 season, highlighted by her first Grand Slam title, a rise to world number 1, and consistent performances across all 4 majors. Sabalenka kicked off the season with a title at Adelaide 1, defeating Linda Noskova in the final without dropping a set. She then claimed her first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open, defeating reigning Wimbledon champion Aryna Rybakina in a thrilling 3-set final. This victory made her the second Belarusian woman to win a major singles title and elevated her to world number 2. Sabalenka reached multiple finals, including the Stuttgart Open, runner-up to Iga Swiatek, and the Madrid Open, where she defeated Swiatek to claim her 3rd title of the year. At the French Open, she advanced to the semi-finals but lost a close 3-set match to Karolina Muchova despite holding match points. On grass, Sabalenka reached the semi-finals at Wimbledon for the 2nd time but fell to Ons Jabeur after leading by a set and a break. During the U.S. hardcourt swing, she reached the semi-finals in Cincinnati and advanced to the final of the U.S. Open, where she lost to Coco Gauff in 3 sets. Despite the loss, she became the world number 1 for the first time, making her the second Belarusian to achieve this milestone. Sabalenka's season concluded with a strong showing at the WTA Finals, where she defeated Aryna Rybakina and Maria Sakkari in the group stage but lost to Iga Swiatek in the semi-finals. She finished the year as the world number 2 after Swiatek reclaimed the top spot. Sabalenka became the first woman since Serena Williams in 2016 to reach the semi-finals or better at all 4 Grand Slam tournaments in a single year. She was also the 8th woman in the Open era to achieve the number 1 ranking in both singles and doubles during her career. Sabalenka capped off her incredible season by being named the ITF World Champion for 2023-2024 season. Aryna Sabalenka had an exceptional 2024 season, marked by 2 Grand Slam titles, a return to world number 1, and a year-end finish as the top-ranked player. Sabalenka defended her title at the Australian Open, becoming the first woman since Victoria Azarenka, 2013, to win back-to-back titles there. She did not drop a set throughout the tournament and showcased a dominant performance, defeating reigning U.S. Open champion Coco Gauff and Zheng Qinwen in the final. Sabalenka captured her third major title at the U.S. Open, defeating qualifier Priscilla Hahn, Olympic champion Zheng Qinwen, and Jessica Pegula in straight sets in the final. She became the first Belarusian to win this event, solidifying her standing as a dominant force in women's tennis. Sabalenka won the Cincinnati Open, defeating Iga Swiatek in the semifinals and Jessica Pegula in the final. This marked her second WTA 1000 title of the season. Sabalenka claimed her third title at the Wuhan Open, defeating Zheng Qinwen in the final. She became the first player to win the tournament 3 times and showcased her resilience by overcoming deficits in key matches. After briefly losing the top spot, Sabalenka regained the world number 1 ranking in October 2024 and secured the year-end number 1 ranking for the first time in her career, overtaking Iga Swiatek. Season highlights. Sabalenka reached the final of the Brisbane International, defeating multiple seeded players before losing to Aryna Rybakina. She reached finals in Madrid and Rome, both times falling to Swiatek. At the French Open, she exited in the quarterfinals due to stomach issues, marking her first early exit at a major since 2022. A shoulder injury forced her to withdraw from Wimbledon, halting her grass court season. In addition to her Cincinnati and Wuhan titles, she reached the final in Madrid, where she lost a close match to Swiatek, and the final in Rome. Following her U.S. Open triumph, Sabalenka continued her strong form in Beijing and Wuhan, extending her match-winning streak to 15 before falling to Karolina Muchova in Beijing. Sabalenka's 2024 season cemented her as one of the premier players of the era, showcasing remarkable consistency, resilience, and the ability to perform under pressure. Sponsorships. Aryna Sabalenka has been endorsed by Nike for apparel and footwear since the beginning of her professional career. In 2023, she began receiving custom-designed outfits from Nike for major tournaments, starting with a unique red dress at the U.S. Open. This trend continued into 2024, with Sabalenka showcasing personalized Nike attire throughout the season. For her equipment, Sabalenka endorses the Wilson Blade 98 V9 racket. However, she actually uses a pro stock version of the Wilson Blade, which is likely an older model painted to resemble the latest version. Her racket is strung with Luxilin ALU Power 125 strings in the mains and Luxilin Ace 112 strings in the crosses. These partnerships with Nike and Wilson have provided Sabalenka with customized gear that complements her aggressive playing style and on-court presence. Personal life. Aryna Sabalenka, nicknamed the Tiger for her tiger tattoo, studied sports at Belarusian State University and admired Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova growing up. Her father, Sergei Sabalenka, a former ice hockey player, passed away in 2019 from meningitis at 43. In March 2024, her former boyfriend, Konstantin Koltsov, passed away at 42. Sabalenka later confirmed they had been separated at the time. Car collection. Aryna Sabalenka is reportedly the owner of a Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster, a high-end convertible sports car, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Class luxury SUV. However, these claims remain unconfirmed, and details about her car collection are limited. Net worth. Aryna Sabalenka has an estimated net worth of $20 million, as of 2024. At only 26 years of age, she has some impressive numbers on her side. So far, she has won well over $29 million in prize money, playing competitive tennis. Sabalenka's main sources of earnings are her tennis career and the endorsement deals she has garnered over time. Thank you for watching our celebrity stories. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.